Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What happened to Bluster Blaster?
There was a processing accident while developing our latest invention.
I'm fine, Sam. Haddock is the best kind of fish. I'm fine, Sam.
We regret any inconvenience this may have caused.
I'm fine, Sam. Thanks for asking.
Can you guys fix Bluster Blaster?
They had me fixed before they brought me home.
Do you know anything about a place called the Zombie Factory?
Processing. We have gathered extensive marketing data on zombies.
Zombies need an easier, less expensive way to access the internet. That's why we developed Stuttgart Online for the greatest concentration of newly active zombies, Stuttgart, Germany.
You've unlocked a new area.
What'd he say that for?
We do not know. He has been like this ever since the accident.
Max, when I'm done yammering, remind me we gotta drive to Stuttgart. Quick like a zombie.
Drive to Stuttgart. Right. Forgot it already.
You're selling the internet to zombies?
Not just the internet, but much, much more.
From trivia to music, lifestyles to death styles, and inventive new recipes for brains, Stuttgart Online is the premier online zombie destination.
Didn't we destroy the internet?
Luckily, Al Gore was able to recreate the internet from his original plans.
What's on the internet that would interest a droning, glassy-eyed zombie anyway?
Al Gore recreated the internet in his own image.
What's so great about Stuttgart Online?
It's the fun, easy-to-use online experience for zombies and zombies at heart.
We just want to pimp our car.
We no longer offer car upgrades.
Our income has been lower than previously forecast.
But this neighborhood has the highest accident rate in 5 states.
We have spent a lot of this year out of town, Max.
Oh, right.
So we've devoted our resources to developing the ultimate online experience. SOL.
After all this time, you're not offering any car upgrades?
None at all.
We regret the inconvenience.
There's our new invention.
It is much too dangerous.
Intrigued? Go on.
It's the super high-powered antenna for wireless internet access while on the road.
There are problems.
Using it could result in catastrophic electrical failure and spontaneous explosion of your vehicle.
We see. And what are the problems?
We'll take that super high-powered antenna.
We spent our entire savings on development.
We can only give it to you if you help us market SOL. Take the provided CD launcher and use it to give installation discs to zombies throughout the city.
We like marketing.
And we love shooting things.
I like wearing short pants.
Would you like to begin driving now?
Affirmative.
Initiating augmented reality driving sequence.
Hello, and welcome to the Pimpla Car Marketing Challenge. Remember that you can now drive using a computer keyboard in addition to your mouse.
I want to shoot things.
Please deliver the magic of SOL to the displayed number of zombies.
We'll make mad bank.
And you must do it in the allotted time.
Ready?
Go! Congratulations, you've won! Well done! We've installed your new super high-powered antenna.
We cannot be held liable for any injury or loss of life.
I'm liking the sound of this more and more.
Please demonstrate the operation of the antenna to our big winner.
Not the light. I don't want to see the bright light again.
Very well, you get to figure it out for yourselves.
Wow, the cops actually installed something well for once. I won't be able to just pull it off.
She was the only woman I ever loved. This century, at least.
Yeah, maybe you should talk about this with your therapist.
She was my therapist.
Oh, good. Lamont and Wallace, you're here.
Sam and Max, actually.
Whatever. Your friend here is driving me crazy. Take him off my hands, would you?
Every little jackalope says, I want to be a hat rack when I grow up. I didn't even realize Vikings could become stoplights. Stinky's two-faced role model. Given the hole in the hull, I think the SS Guppy and the Shark have met before. Somewhere, a ship's been sailing in a straight line for a long time. I think the Shark's joined a gang. Wonder if it's the Jets or the,
You walked right into that one.
It's just a snow globe in the middle of drought season. I'm deeply opposed to all shoes, snow or otherwise. I guess he's Mexican-African-American. The boomerang is the telltale sign of the Australian mummy, which is indigenous to this area. Stinky's is a hell of a place to break a fast. Gene gave the place 1 star.
Rating inflation.
Is that George Romero or Cesar Romero?
Well, based on the putrefied flesh, I'd have to say John Romero.
The Phantom of the Opera. Swear-dweller?
Sword wielder.
No, that would be Swirled-Wilder, not Swirled-Whirler. What did Mother Teresa order?
4 fried chickens and a Coke.
Cool lens flare effect. What's shaking, Abraham?
She's gone. Left me.
Who's gone?
Sybil!
Of course she left you. She dumped you like yesterday's breakfast when she caught you macking on the Moai heads.
I was sure it was just one of her moods.
Come on, Abe. Take it like a man. Think of all the advantages of being single.
Like what?
You've got total freedom.
Complete lack of direction.
You can set your own trail.
And walk it completely alone.
You can set your own trail.
And walk it.
You can do what you want when you want. You answer to nobody.
And nobody cares if you die.
Nobody tells you what to do.
Or tells you anything. Ever.
Nobody tells you. You can meet lots of new people.
And have a never-ending string of shallow, unfulfilling encounters.
You don't have to be tied down to one woman.
Unless that woman is the nurse at the free clinic.
We seem to be working at cross purposes, Max.
Maybe, but this way I get to annoy 2 people at once.
Sybil's looking for a new boyfriend.
Fine, I don't care.
Aren't you jealous?
Not at all. And hanging out near her office is not stalking, no matter what she says.
You really blew it with Sybil, huh?
It was just a simple misunderstanding.
Like, I can't understand why you aren't as hot as that Moai head?
She took that completely out of context.
Do you know anything about a zombie factory?
Do you mean like a factory that comes to life after it's been shut down, cranking out products in a hideous parody of actual production, destroying other factories it comes into contact with?
No, that's not what we're looking for.
But I wish we were.
What do you know about zombies?
Pests. Hooligans. They'd always gather outside the memorial with their million zombie rallies and groan-ins. Always playing that awful music they listen to.
How do you stop a zombie?
Beats me. Just between the 3 of us, I'm pretty hopeless at anything except making speeches.
Keep a stiff, hairless upper lip, Abe.
Always.
He signed with a heart.
Either he secretly loves Stinky or he's a fourth-grade girl.
Here's looking at you, kid. Clark Gable.
Signing with other people's quotes. Clever!
Do you know anything about a zombie factory?
Oh, sure. I was a foreman at a zombie factory for a year while I was writing my opera. They're good workers, as long as you don't let them unionize.
No, this isn't a factory that hires zombies. It's a factory that makes zombies.
Oh, well, then, did you say zombies? I thought you said elves.
Zombies giving you much trouble, Stinky?
If that is your real name.
Oh no, they're a nuisance, but at least they eat quickly and leave. Your friend Lincoln is the real horror.
Come on, give Abe a break. He's on the rebound.
He keeps trying to pay me in Confederate money. Who does that? That doesn't even make sense.
So, have you heard from Grandpa Stinky lately?
Like, from beyond the grave?
What are you talking about? Grandpa's still on his Himalayan mountain climbing junket.
I thought you said Grandpa Stinky was on an around-the-world cruise.
Let's watch as the spider tries to free herself from her own web of lies.
Oh, he sent me a postcard. His cruise was hijacked by Sherpa terrorists. They ended up making him their god, and now they're following him on a quest to scale the world's tallest peaks.
Well, her story does seem to hold up.
It was pretty nice of Grandpa Stinky to leave his entire restaurant empire to you.
Some empire. Zombies, deadbeat ex-presidents, trivia cheaters. Makes me wonder if it was worth the effort.
If what was worth the effort?
Oh, nothing.
What's with a sun lamp, woman who will call Stinky for the sake of convenience?
So that's what that is. Oh, I mean, of course that's what that is. Have to look my best, you know.
The magazine set such an unrealistic standard of beauty for grandpa murderers.
Can we have your sun lamp?
What could you possibly need it for?
Max needs a UV bulb for his teeth bleaching regimen.
You think a smile this white comes naturally?
Well, go ahead. I'm done with it.
What's a sun lamp doing in a restaurant?
Did you think the food wasn't hazardous enough without the threat of melanoma?
Oh, that. I was just going through some of the old things Stinky, Grandpa, had in storage. I need a big box for packing things that need to be sent away.
What's a sun lamp doing in a restaurant?
Did you think the food...
We'd like to order something.
Supplies are low because of the zombie attack, so, we're probably out.
You do realize that's not going to stop us, right?
Go ahead.
The special.
Ah, my special gooey molasses tar cake. It's an ancient family recipe.
Ancient?
You've heard of the La Brea tar pits, of course, but have you ever tasted them?
Sold. I'll take 2 slices.
Sorry, I used up the blowtorch on some zombies who didn't tip. It's impossible to cut. You're welcome to look at it, though. Just don't touch.
Crab and salamander enchiladas in green sauce.
Sal, I want Lou Dobbs and Greta Van Susteren doing double dutch on the back of a rogue elephant.
Tuna noodle casserole with onion rings.
Get me one Rudy Giuliani with no pants and sequined garters. And a tuna noodle casserole with onion rings.
Seared grouper in a maple syrup reduction with bacon-wrapped dates and toffee chips. Served on a bed of Venezuelan newspaper clippings.
Sal, number 3.
Chicken chow mein with chocolate-covered raisins and a caramel swirl.
Sal, get me a hyperactive spider monkey in a powder blue cardigan, and why don't we go ahead and wrestle him to the ground and tickle him till he pees?
I have got to see what goes on in this kitchen.
Nothing for us, thanks. Bye. Want to help me carry this thing around, Max?
I just want the bulb. Did you just get deja vu?
Just close your eyes and it'll pass.
we headed, Sam?